So I just got out of Scream 7. It's weird to think that I just saw Scream 7. Like, I remember going to see Scream 2 and Scream 3, and I remember leaving Scream 3 thinking that wasn't great, but at least they wrapped the story up nicely, and we're done now. I skipped on Scream 4 for a little while, and I ended up going to see it. No, I didn't go to see it. I bought it when it came out. Just figured, why not? I enjoyed it. Fourth one's good. I was at the theater for 5, because that wasn't long after Halloween 2018, so they kind of, rode those coattails a little bit, but it was appropriate. It was good. It was fun. Didn't go to the theater for 6. 6 is okay. And 7's okay. It's not great. The nostalgia stuff was cool. I'd be okay if this was the end of it, though. Like, really. Not because it was bad, but I just feel like, how much more story can we tell, really? So I think 7 would be a nice end to it. But it was a lot of fun, though. Scream's always been comedic, and there's no shortness of comedy with this one. When it's funny, it's fucking funny. A few good jump scares got me a few times. It's definitely brutal in places. But the cool thing was the vibe of the movie. There's a lot of nods to Halloween, but there were nods to Halloween in the original one. But I thought it was cool. It was, this one was done by Kevin Williamson, who had a huge hand in so many of them back in the day. Working side by side with Wes Craven on them. He was always helping to write them and everything. He was involved with a Halloween movie for H2O. When they needed Halloween to look like Scream back in the day. That's pretty funny how it all comes full circle. Good performances in this one. It was really weird, though, to see McKenna Grace like so grown up. Because I remember when we all met her in Ghostbusters Afterlife. And, some time had passed, so Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, she's a little older. But it's weird seeing so many generations of child actors grow up in front of you. It's wild. You see the shit with Macaulay Culkin when you're, age like me. Anyway, that's not the point, though. Scream 7, though. It's fun. If you're a Scream fan, you're going to enjoy it. You might not love it. It might not be your favorite. It's definitely not my favorite. I don't think it's the worst, though, either. So that's good. It's got that going for it. It was a lot of fun. I saw it in a packed theater, which was nice. I always like seeing, an early screening of a movie like this, before the hype wears off and before the spoilers are all out there and everything. It's nice to see a movie like this with a crowd full of nerds. It reminds me of midnight showings. Y'all remember midnight showings? Whether the movie was good or bad, though, they were always a good time. I'll have to do a video about some of my favorite midnight showings at some point, because that's interesting. If you don't remember midnight showings, like if you're too young, back in the day, they used to do screenings like at midnight the night before the movie came out. And that's when the fucking nerds came out. Like, if you went to a midnight showing for a Star Wars movie, you got the Jedi robes and you got the lightsabers all over the fucking place. I remember going to see an X-Men movie and people all fucking dressed up. Midnight showings were wild. It was a whole different time. So we don't have those anymore, probably because we're all too fucking old. But having showings like this, it's fun. It's fun. If you like Scream, go see it. You won't be disappointed. If you've seen all the other Scream movies, you kind of know what to expect. It's very formulaic, but it's good. It's good though. One thing that was really weird about my experience tonight is, so we've all heard by now, Alamo, the most anti-cell phone company running movie theaters these days, needs you to order your food and your drinks with your fucking cell phone. The paper and pencil's gone. There's a QR code for you to scan, and you just update your orders. And I was worried about how distracting that was going to be throughout the movie, especially a packed theater like this one. I remember seeing a phone like down front for a little bit. Saw one 2 or 3 seats down for a little bit. But I was also contributing too, because I wanted to order a beer. And, you know, at the Alamo, I might as well have a beverage and a snack while I'm watching my movie. It wasn't terrible. I still prefer the writing of the order. And I think a lot of it is because of the human element. Like, I enjoyed getting to movies early for the pre-show stuff. Order yourself, you know, appetizer and some drinks. And just the quick shooting the shit conversation that you have with the server is always nice. I feel like this kind of, I mean, yeah, they come around to check your tickets, but this kind of takes that element out of it. So I don't know. I don't love it, but I don't hate it as much as others do. I'm not going to boycott the theater because, quite frankly, I love coming to the Alamo. I can't go as far as boycotting, but I also partially agree with the anti-phone ordering movement as well. Like, there's a lot of pluses in that column. But anyway, Scream 7. Good time. Go see it if you're into that kind of thing. And if you're not, I don't know what to tell you. There's some lovey-dovey shit coming out sometime soon. I don't know what my next movie is. I am going to see Candlebox in Charlestown in a couple of days. That's pretty fun. I know I have another concert next month. Going to catch Filter, Finger 11, and Local H. Huge Local H fan. That's going to be fun. I know there's some movies interspersed in there. I know that really want to take the wife to go see Over Your Dead Body. That looks like a ton of fun. Definitely want to hit that one. Thinking about Undertone, I believe is the name of it. That one's very intriguing to me. Might go see Dolly. It might be really fucking bad, but I might. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. And we'll catch you next time.